Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Indah Riswantini as Master of Ceremony in this event. First of all, let's pray and thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us some message and blessing so we can gather here without any obstacles. Secondly, may salawat and salam always presented to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who brought us from the darkness to the lightness in this life. First, the Honorable Ma'am Hasti as the lecturer of speaking formal instruction. Second, the Honorable Mr. Muhammad Afifillah as the speaker in this event, and my beloved friend from English department. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we come to the main session, let's start by praying first, so that so that the event which we will hold on this day will run well, without any obstacle at all. Pray based on individual beliefs. Begin. Done. On this next occasion, let me deliver the structure of this event today as follows. First, opening. Second, speech. Third, question and answer. And the last, closing. Let's open this event by saying Basmalah. Miss Femi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Indah. I'm here. My name is Femi. I'm here as the moderator, and I would like to tell you about our first topic. The topic title is Student-Teacher Relationship. And here we have the speaker. His name is Muhammad Afifillah. He's from Madura. Now he studied in State University of Malang. He's in the third semester study English Language and Literature. Mr. Afif, time and place is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Thank you very much
wabarakatuh.
for the moderator who has given me the opportunity to have speech in front of you. Today's topic is about the relationship between teachers and students. But the first time, let we start with one question. What kind of relationship should students and teachers must have in classroom or in outside classroom? Actually, the classroom, the relationship between student and teacher has been focused on inquire for about 2,000 years ago. Uh, that was found by the scientists, so many scientists, for example, Socrates, Plato, and so many other philosophers established the much of the philosophical guidelines for the teaching, and they emphasize the good relations between teachers and students. We are as people who stays in sophisticated era or modern era. We can allow all the result of the research of the scientists to our guidelines in making good relationship between students and teachers. But we are as a creative persons or creative people. We don't need to follow all the rules or the values of the scientist research, but we can make by ourselves. I mean, we can make something different from the scientist has found. And ladies and gentlemen, we are as human being, and we are also the social social creatures. We need someone around us. I mean, we need people to help to have our jobs, to have our daily activity. That will that your activity or daily activity will finish easily. Then you s- then you s- then you do by law. And to actualize the social I mean the social the social creatures in our daily life, we don't need to go far because we are in we are as a part of family. We can actualize our social creatures in our family. For example, you stay in your house. You have you can to ask for help for your teachers, or your sister, or your brother, or your mother, or your father. And we are as students. We can actualize the social creatures in a school too, because your teachers is a kind of your parents in your school. And we we have to respect the teachers as well as we respect our parents. The first one, actually, we have to classify that in two into types of what is it, good relations between student and student and teachers. The first one is from the teachers. How to how the teachers make good relationship to the students, and the second one is how the students make good relation to the teachers. The first one is from the teacher. The teachers have to know all the that have to know the students. I mean, when he come to the condition of the class, if when he or she come to the class and the condition is not really conducive to have a class, we need to have entertain to make the atmosphere of the class will calm and more what is it, more entertainment for the students. And the second one is the student this the teacher must know the capability of the students. Well, there are two types of students, someone who are clever, and the second one is who less clever. So we have to balance between the clever one or not less clever one. And the second one is listen to the students. The teacher must listen to the student or to all the problem. Perhaps the student have a problem in their life, so the student can give advice or something important to the students in order that the student can have more spirit to study more in the class or in a classroom or outside classroom. And the second type is from the students. Students must have good respect to the teacher, because when when the students doesn't have respect to the teacher will not give uh, good respect too. There's no respect back from the teacher. And the second one is pay attention. Paying attention from the student is very important in class, because when when the when the teacher, for example, the teacher give all various explanation, but the students didn't hear something from the student, it's innocent. I mean, there is no balance between students and the teachers. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that how to make good relations between student and teacher. And we are students, because we are students, alright. We have to or we have to follow the rule how to make good relation with teacher with the students. And for a teacher have to follow minimum the rule of that I have delivered just now. Perhaps only like that.
Okay, so you may see, Mr. Afi. And now we open the question and answer section.
Yes. My name is Aini Zagatul Fikriya, and I want to ask, how if the student is introvert person?
Okay, thank you for your question. I think that's great questions for me. Uh, let me let me try to answer these questions. How if the student is introvert persons, and perhaps the teacher? I mean, I know
Yes.
And the things that you have to remember when perhaps when we are a teacher, we have to know, when we have to see ourselves who who we are. I mean, if we are teacher, we have to pay attention to all the students, whether he is introvert, extrovert, or something other, another characteristic. We have to understand all the students. So the it is not really problem, but the problem is from that case is from the teacher. So the introvert persons, the introvert students, has no mistake at all. But but the teacher must have good or is it, good understanding to the student. You know that the good relations in classrooms or outside classroom will come to.
Okay, that answer your question, Miss Manny.
Yes. I think your answer is very clear and thank you for your explanation.
Okay. So, audience, any other questions? No. Okay. So,
No?
back to Ina. Back to you.
Finally, we got the last session in this event, that is summary. As master ceremony, thank to Ma'am Nancy as our lecturer and Mr. Abdullah as our speaker and all of audience. Even even during this event, I made mistake or someone else in this room did. Please forgive us and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.